Hello, good night. My name is Celeste Barajas, and with my friends, we are theme 6.1.1, and we will talking about the Thanksgiving Day. Well, I am going to start with a little introduction about the history. So, it's only a little introduction before the history of the Thanksgiving Day. Well, the first step on the history of the United States of America begins with the colonization of the British and the foundation of the 13 colonies. Finally, then, like a nation, the United States ended up being a single colony because they decided to join and the 13 colonies to achieve a more growth, a united nation. Well, it's all from my part and a little introduction to continue with Arlette Hernandez.
Hi, I am Arlette Hernandez. I will talk to you about how this festivities arises. Thanksgiving Day officially arose in October 1863 when the President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed it as a holiday in the midst of the Civil War, which took place for the 1861 to 1865. The president ordered Thanksgiving to be celebrated after a campaign by poet and publisher Sarah Josefa Hale, who had read about the 1621 settlers and natives banquet. Lincoln took what had been a scattered holidays across the country and turned it into a national holiday to be celebrated on the last Thursday in November to talk and include all people regardless of religion. Now we will go to Maria Fernanda Guzman, who brings us information about what activities will be carried out during Thanksgiving.
Well, my name is Maria Fernanda Martinez, and I will mention some Thanksgiving tradition or activities for doing in the festivities. The first one is the football. There is the tradition during Thanksgiving celebration, as there are always National Football League games on this special day. So if you are preparing the Thanksgiving meal, you can always watch a football game. For the second one, we have a prayer. Before dinner, many families say a mealtime prayer where all the members of the family say what they are grateful for. And also, there are parades in many cities that you can attend. One of the best known is being Macy's National Television Thanksgiving Day parade in Manhattan, New York City, featuring parades, floats, balloons, and machine bands. And now we will listen to interesting facts that my classmates will explain.
Hello, my name is Tessie Nunez. I will talk about the main dish in Thanksgiving, which, as you can see in the image, it is the roast turkey, and it's usually accompanied with some cranberry sauce. And generally, the sauce is sweet, and it contrasts with the salty flavors of the turkey. Also, some vegetable dishes can be green beans cooked in a green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, and others. The dinner usually finishes with certain desserts, traditionals such as pecan pie, apple pie, sweet potato pie, or a pumpkin pie, and also, as I mentioned before, the cranberry toast. I will leave you with my classmate Salma for another fun fact.
Hi, I'm Salma Veloz, and now we're gonna see what people do once the meal is over. It's time for the wishbone tradition. It consists of two people grabbing each side of the Y-shaped bone. They have to pull, and whoever gets the biggest half of the bone will get a Thanksgiving wish. This tradition has been going on for a long time. It dates back to the Etruscans, which is an old civilization that lived in what we now know as Italy. The difference is that the Etruscans would make a wish while stroking the bone instead of breaking it in half, and they used them as good luck charms. It was in medieval Europe when people started with this wishbone tradition. It's incredible that this tradition is thousands of years older than the holiday, isn't it? Now let's see what Ilian have for us.
Well, in to end our podcast with a little interesting fun fact, Thanksgiving. In the White House, the president in office always frees a turkey in the middle of the White House in the garden around the house. They call them the pardoning of White House turkeys. Interesting White House tradition that captured that imagination in the public in recent years. This tradition started with the President Abraham Lincoln in in 1863. The most people thinking it started with the president, but when we talk about this, the who started the first one is Noah Brooks. He was the left hand of the president. He always stayed with him. Every year, in immediately any president of the United States do this tradition. I think it's a really ironic because the more Americans eat a turkey in the Thanksgiving, so well, some countries have little different tradition. We're thankful to hear our podcast. See you soon and good night. Thank you, guys.